Good morning, students. And today's class is thick seam mining. What is meant by thick seam mining? What are the different difficulties which are associated with the thick seam mining? What are the different methods of thick seam mining is there? And what is the principle of working the thick seam mining? And before that, let us discuss what is meant by this thick seam mining and what are the different problems associated with the thick seam mining. Actually, suppose the thickness of the seam is beyond 5.5 meters. Generally, we refer it is a thick seam mining. And below, suppose when you prefer BG method, generally the BG method is we excavate up to 3 meters. We excavate up to, with the special conditions, we excavate up to 4 meters. But when you prefer the long wall mining, up to 5.5 meters, the height and thickness of the seam is excavated by the long wall mission mining. It is there. And beyond 5.5 meters, the seams are excavated by the thick seam mining. Suppose 9 meters thickness of the seam is there. The 9 meters thickness of the seam is converted in the slices, 3 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters. The top slice is taken, and after that second slice is, middle slice is started excavating, and the third bottom slice is started excavating. It is there like that we are doing. So, and this is called the thick seam mining. So when we do with the thick seam mining, there are difficulties are there, many demerits are there, disadvantages are there. So there are many difficulties. Those difficulties, let us see what are the different difficulties of the thick seam mining is there. Static control is very much difficult. Static control. Suppose long wall mining is there, and we use the power supports. The board and pillar mining is there. We use the roof welding method, safari support, chalk method, different. But when you go for and the thick seam mining, so number of flat slices are there. So the supporting the slices is very much difficult. The first slice, top slice is taken out, second slice is taken out, third slice is taken out. So supporting the slices while excavating is very much difficult. Suppose the third slice we are excavating. Already 9 meters wide is already created. So the height of the goof is 9 meters. The supporting is very difficult. The false roofing is there, and we have to under the false roofing we have to support. It is there. So supporting in thick seam mining is very much difficult. It is there. It is a problem. Second, the heavier supporters are needed. Why? Because suppose generally we prefer long wall mining. In the long wall mining, this one generally semi-mechanized long wall mining is preferred. The semi-mechanized long wall mining, suppose mission mining, the power supports are very much difficult to erect here, and leaving the power supports, other supports in supporting systems are there. Hydraulic supporting is there, and friction prop supporting. So these supports are very much needed. These supports are very much needed here. Why? Because the 3 slices are excavated, top slice, middle slice, bottom slice, 3 slices, number of slices are excavated. So large volume, large amount of coal is excavated, large tonnage is exploited there. So larger void is created, larger area is destabilized, and heavier supports are needed. Then heavier supports mean we cannot erect the power supports, but instead of power supports, we can erect hydraulic supports, we can erect the friction support, this is semi-mechanized supporting system can be used there, can be used here. This one it is there, and this is the another difficulty working over the thick seam manager. And another difficulty, the inspection of the roof is very difficult. Suppose 3 meters seam is there, one go for 3 meters, and we can check the goof. But when a goof is 9 meters, checking the goof is very difficult, and we have to erect the chalkmate is and standing over the chalkmate, and we have to test the roof whether the coal is whether the roof is able to withstand, or whether the roof is liable for the falling, and we have to test. So one 9 meters goof is there, checking the roof is very much difficult. That means inspection of the roof is very difficult. When 3 meters goof is there, definitely when this one is there, simply we can check it up and we can check out this, and we can check out how the supporting is there, like that we can check up there. When 9 meters is there, the 9 meters is very height, and touching the roof is very much difficult. After constructing the large chalkmate and standing over the chalkmate, and we have to test the cove, and that is a very difficult one, and that is a very difficult one. So the inspection of the roof is very much difficult in this way they say. Other difficulty is overriding. Overriding is there. Overriding means actually this thing. The diagonal line of extraction is there. Diagonal line of extraction is there. Extraction area is there, and the pillars are there. If the pillar crosses, the diagonal line of extraction means automatically overriding occurs. So the overriding pillars are very much dangerous, are in dangerous area, in the danger zone. When the pillars are override means crosses the diagonal line of extraction, crosses the diagonal line of extraction, almost in goof area. In the goof area, it is liable for crushing down, it is liable for falling down, it is there. So overriding of pillar occurs in the thick seam mining, it is there, this one. And the air blast, the frequency of air blast in the thick seam mining is very much frequent. That's a BG panel, blasting gallery method in the thick seam mining. In the BG panels, the air blast is a common phenomenon. Once in a while the air blast occurs there. What is meant by air blast? When large amount of roof falls down, the air gets compressed. The compressed air displaces the air. The large volume of air is displaced, and large volume of air, and thus displaced air causes more damage to the area, more damage to the machinery working there, more damages the persons working there, injures the persons, damages the supporting system. A lot of things are there. Also, so there are many dangers due to the air blast. The air blasts are very common in the BG panel. The BG is nothing but is thick seam mining. In the thick seam mining, the air blasts are very common, and controlling the air blast is very much difficult there. This one, and other point is demerit is difficulties. The percentage of extraction is very much less than 50%. When you go for the board and pillar mining, the percentage of extraction generally around 50%. When you prefer the longwall mining, it is 65%. When you prefer other minings, maybe around just 65% is there. But when you when you go for this one, extraction percentage is just lower than, because a large number of slices are excavated, and a larger number of slices are there, and excavation is very much problematic, and exploitation is very much difficult, and the percentage of extraction definitely must be below the 50%. So must be below the 50% means automatically the efficiency is very much low and production is very much low, and this one productivity is also definitely very much low. That type of things it is there. And Other difficulty is the chance of spontaneous heating is very much more. What is meant by spontaneous heating? The self-oxidation of the coal is called the spontaneous heating. So uh, while excavating the CH4, the fire damp, the methane is liberated, which is formed while coalification, while the formation of the coal itself. The CH4 is there. The CH4 is entrapped in the strata, and while excavating the strata, the CH4 is liberated, is released. When the amount of CH4 is relieved and it takes which automatically catches fire. Chances of spontaneous heating means actually the self-oxidation of coal is very much more. The self-oxidation of there. When oxygen percentage is there, when CH4 percentage, when the coal, the friable coal percentage is very much more. When CH4, the presence of CH4 is more, automatically the coal getting oxidized is very much more, and catching and being very much prone to the spontaneous heat. The self-oxidation, while the coal is getting oxidized, some amount of heat is liberated. With the liberated heat, the coal catches fire. Many problems will come over there. So the coal is very, very prone to the spontaneous heating. The coal is very much prone to spontaneous heating. It is there. And this one, the chances of fire is more. The fire is more, and explosion also more. And when presence of this the fire damp, the methane is there, and more than 5.4% of methane is there, and it is liable for explosion, liable for exploding. It explodes when it mixes, when it is getting mixed up with the oxygen in the right percentage. The explosive mixture is formed, which explodes out, and immensely it explodes out very immensely. So the chances of explosion is very much more. And the fire problem, it is also there. So the limit of the CH4 is 1.25 percentage in the intake airway, and 0.75 percentage in the return airway. When it crosses 1.25 percentage in the intake airway, 0.75% in the return airway, and it is liable for catching the fire. It is more than 2 percentage. Graham's ratio is very much more, and the coal tries to catch the fire very frequently. So the occurrence of the fire is the total property of the coal is burnt up, and the total mind is that the total property of the mind is at stake. It is there. So the fire problem is very much more in this one. It is there. This chance of spontaneous heating is there, self-oxidation is there, fire problems is there, there is a explosion problem is also there. So these are all different problems. When the percentage of CH4 is very much more, one fire damp is more than 1.25%, it is there. So these are the similar, these are the problems which are occur while working the thick seam mining. It is there. And coming to ventilation, suppose one panel is there, one longwall panel is there, the free flow of ventilation is there, free flow of air is there, the air circulates the faces very efficiently, and then sufficient ventilation occurs there. But when 3, 4, 5 slices are there, when the 5 slices are being worked out by the thick seam mining, passing the air to the faces, to the persons, to the miners working over there is very much difficult. One slice is there, it is very easy, and sufficient ventilation could be supplied. When 3, 4 slices are being worked out, and in that condition, sending the air to the particular area is very much difficult. So and that is a problem, and the ventilation is very much sluggish when 3, 4, 5 slices are being worked out. It is there. Coming to other problem, the subsidence. Controlling the subsidence is very difficult, and the magnitude of the subsidence is very much more, very much more here, very much more, this one in thick seam mining. What is meant by subsidence? Subsidence is nothing but actually when you remove the material, when you excavate the metal from the UZ and the surface lowers down, the surface crushes down, the crushing down of the surface, the lowering down of the surface due to the mining, due to the using mining activity is called the subsidence. When thick seam mining is there, number of slices are taken out, number of slices are being worked out, and large amount of coal is removed, and the surface is very much destabilized, and the surface gets lowered, and lowering of the surface due to this mining activity is very much more, and this is called the subsidence. But when thick seam mining is going on, the magnitude of the subsidence is very much more. The subsidence, the magnitude of the subsidence is very much more. The magnitude of the subsidence is very much more, and the controlling is very much difficult. Controlling is also very much. Suppose when the board and pillar method is there, one board and pillar method is automatically we can control easily because the subsidence is very limited, and we could overcome the negative effect of the subsidence. But when you go for this thing, excavating the slices, excavating from the BG panel. So suppose the BG is going on there, 20 to 30 meters of the coal is excavated from the ground, from the UZ. So the surface, lot of surface is destabilized, and high magnitude of the subsidence occurs there, and controlling the subsidence is very much difficult. So these are all different. These are all different the problems which are associated with the while working thick seam mining. It is there. So these are general problems, general merits, general disadvantages, general difficulties which are encountered while we are doing the thick seam mining. It is there. This one. Now coming to number of methods. These are the 10 to 12 methods are there, and let us list out the thick seam mining methods are there. Inclined slicing is there, horizontal slicing is there, diagonal slicing is there, transversely inclined slicing is there, sublevel caving method is there, Roman pillar method is there, poison mining is there, blasting BG method is there, hydraulic mining is there, and use the gasification, underground gasification. So these are some list out thick seam minings are there. With all these thick seam minings, we excavate, we convert coal into the gases, we convert the coal hydraulic the pieces, we remove the coal from different slices with the help of these thick seam minings. These are all listed thick seam minings are there. With the help of all these thick seam minings, we excavate this coal. It is there, and these are the different methods of the coal. Coming to the principle of working, the thick seam mining is there. Suppose here and here what is the principle of working is there. First the basic one is suppose 9 meters thickness of the seam is there. That 9 meters is converted into 3 parts, 3 slices, 3 meters, 3 meters, 3 meters. The top slice is 3 meters, the middle slice is 3 meters, and the bottom slice is 3 meters. So first we excavate the top slice, and after that we excavate the middle slice, and after that we excavate the bottom slice. So from the top slice to we go down, and this is called descending order. So slicing is done by either by ascending order. The slicing is done by the either descending order. Suppose when you prefer descending order, then when you prefer the caving method, then we prefer descending order, and number 1 top slice is taken out, and middle slice is taken out, and bottom slice is taken out. So we goes down. So from top point to and the bottommost point, we will be excavating like that. So from top to bottom we go down. So this is called descending. So when you prefer the slicing, when you prefer inclined slicing with the caving, we prefer the descending order. But when you prefer ascending order, when you first you take it out the bottom slice, and after the middle slice, another top slice is taken out. Taken out. So this is called ascending order. But when you go for incline slicing with the stowing, then ascending order is there. So here two systems are there. When incline slicing is preferred, incline slicing descending it preferred, then the caving method is preferred. When incline slicing stowing is preferred, and we should go up, and that is called ascending order is there. So ascending order is there and descending order is there. So two methods are there. When ascending order is there and caving method is preferred, when descending order is there, when ascending order is there, stowing method is preferred. When descending order is there, and this caving method is preferred. So this is the ascending order and descending order. And the third one is mixes. Sometimes suppose 6 slices are, some slices are taken out by ascending order, some slices are taken out by descending order. Mixing of ascending and descending order, and the three things: ascending order or descending order, and a combination of both ascending and descending order. So these three types of methods are there. And finally, when this order is preferred, one more method is taken, whether to go for the Bowden pillar method or go for the long wall method. Generally, long wall mining is the with the Bowden pillar method. Many difficulties are there. So mining the Bowden pillar method is very difficult. So we cannot go do the mining with the Bowden pillar method. But this one, when long wall mining is there, and we prefer this thing, and that is a efficient method. Even in the long wall mining method, but the advancing method is there and the retreating method. So retreating method is preferred. In the advancing method, the face is followed by the GOF. Automatically, the GOF is coming with the face. So the GOF follows with this. But in the retreating method, the GOF is left behind the face. There won't be any problem the GOF in the long wall retreating method. So generally we prefer long wall retreating method. In the long wall retreating method, mission mining is there and the conventional mining. The mission mining is not considered, and we prefer conventional mining. Suppose if we prefer mission mining, deploying the machinery over the slice is very difficult. So the slices could not withstand with the weight of the machinery on the slices. So the mission mining is not preferred in the long wall retaining, only conventional. So what we can say, semi-mechanized long wall retaining method is preferred, or else conventional long wall mining is preferred. So here the chain conveyor is there, and this gate belt conveyor is there. The chain conveyor picks up the material from the face to the junction, and the gate belt conveyor picks up the material from the face to junction point, from the junction to surface. Another conveyor belt is there. So with the help of the conveyors and the chain conveyors, the transporting the material is done, and the loaders are there. Maybe the chain conveyors are filled up by the miners, or else by filled up by the SDL dump loaders, or filled up by the LHD loaders is there. But we can use either SDL mission, or we can use either this LHD mission is there. So finally what we can say, the conventional long wall retreating mine is used here, and that is a suitable method. So this is called the principle of working thick seam mine. First conversion of slices. The slices are by the ascending, descending, and combination of it, and after that Bowden pillar and long wall is taken out. After the long wall and advancing and retreating is preferred. After that conventional or mission mining, conventional long wall retreating method is preferred. So these are the principle of working the thick seam mining. Thank you.